Hello guys and welcome back to Indian Esports in a Week, which kind of turns into like a whole PubG Esports in a Week. But even though I don't like that, and even I'm not a mobile gamer and I'm kind of despise the mobile games and the whole thing, but this is what we talk about, so let's just go and get into this. So lately there hasn't been much news about the PubG Indian Esports, PubG Esports, so yeah, whatever. We don't have much news about the whole thing, mainly because it's been banned in the country and there haven't been any much content, not much content, not much tournaments happening, and that's kind of like a sad thing which is happening in the country. So then if we talk about what's been happening lately, so first of all, the PUBG World Tournaments World League was finished 2020 this season. So first of all, we have Bigatron RA, which is an Indonesian team. They won the tournament, bagging the $100,000 share of the prize pool of $425,000. So that's a big thing, that's a big deal for them. But if you talk about the Indian teams performing in the World League, we literally have 6 teams in the top 20. And that's a big fucking deal. So we have 2 teams in top 10 and then 6 teams all the way in the top 20. So first of all, if you talk about, then we have Orange Rock, which is our Indian team. They were second in the whole tournament. Then we have TSM Entirety, they were 6th. And then if you talk about the other teams in the tournament, then we have Team ING, who were 9th. Then we have Megastars, who were 10th, and the Synergy, who were 11th. And then the last team of the whole top 20 from the Indian sub-region, we have Nova Godlike, who were 19th in the whole tournament. So as if you see from the international whole, the hype and all the hype about the Indian teams and stuff, it kind of makes sense and kind of looking like it's kind of like going in the right direction. And Indian teams performing at that's such a high level, it's kind of appreciated and kind of looks like it's a big fucking deal. So yeah, there's a huge congratulations to all the teams and all the players. So very good performance from the Indian teams in the World League. Then if you talk about how the PUBG content creation and all the esports titles have been revolving around the whole bad banning situation, then we can talk about the whole situation right now. It is basically all the content creators and other pro players are kind of switching to Garena, Valorant, sometimes CSGO even, and COD. So most players are trying to shift gears and trying to make more content on these games, these platforms. So just to not die out very much, and it kind of makes sense. Kind of is a decent move, and some content needs to be switched up because we could just hold back for hope that the government is going to unban it someday. So that's possibly never going to happen. So let's just see what happens. And then if we continue with the PUBG talk, this is the last, I swear it's the last PUBG news. So we have PUBG has a partnership with the BLACKPINK, which is a K-pop group, and they're gonna release their skins. Basically, they're really pink. They're really pink. Well, it is what it is. I'll show you some pictures over there. So this is the last of the PUBG news. Then if we talk about the real esports, then we have Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege World Cup has been announced by the corporation, and they're gonna have a team-based World Cup in which the regional teams will be taking part, not the organizational teams, but the regional teams. So there are literally 45 plus countries who are gonna be taking part in the country, and Ubisoft along with the regional teams and the regional organization trying to set up the teams for the tournament and stuff like that. It's kind of like a whole decent idea, but it kind of happened in WESG2 in CSGO and Dota, and that kind of didn't work out because the players didn't sign up and they were like obligatory. It's like team differences and players don't want to play with other players and stuff like that. And this is gonna happen in here too, and it's gonna keep happening again and again. But you should always keep in mind that these kind of things should not be disruptive in the whole tournament process. But this is absolutely going to happen again and again, as is going to happen. But hopefully Ubisoft announces there's going to be a huge prize pool, so at least somebody going to be like interested in doing that stuff, rather just like we're gonna see like a third tier 3 tournament with nobody even performing at the world level. So yeah, that would be really bad if that kind of happens. But also like this is really bad for the organizations because they're kind of moving away from the whole thing. Like they're not even helping the main tournaments from the organizational perspective and the teams which make the tournaments such a big deal in the Rainbow Six Siege world. and they kind of moving to the moving to the regional thing, which is kind of like a display, I would say, not much, pretty much. But let's see what happens. And then if we connect the Rainbow Six Siege to the Indian market, then we have Indian teams gonna get a chance to qualify for the tournament, and that will be interesting to see. I really actually don't even know if there's any decent Rainbow Six Siege teams in India, but hopefully let's see what happens there. And everything's gonna be decent, so let's hope for the best, let's pray for the best. And I don't think possibly we're gonna see Indian team in the World Cup final of the Rainbow Six Siege. If it was CSGO, I possibly would have there's a chance. If it was Valorant, there's a chance. Dota, hell, there's a chance. But Rainbow Six Siege, I don't even know if the Rainbow Six Siege esports exists in the country to that level. Yeah. First of all, main reason could be because Rainbow Six Siege as a game is not a free-to-play game. You have to buy the whole game. But yeah, this is not a free-to-play game, so I don't know how teams gonna be even if you're gonna be able to find decent play into the level, or you're just gonna tire five players who don't even know how to properly pick corners and have a statistics and stuff like that. Well, let's just see. Let's pray for the best, and hopefully everything is gonna be all right. And so this was this week's Esports in a Week, or PubG Esports in a Week talk. I kind of hate that fucking title, but it just became what it is. So yeah, there hasn't been much news, and sorry for that. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. Possibly next week, if there's no esports news, I'm probably just gonna switch to Rancho, and I'm probably gonna talk about Faceban. So, well, I hope you like this video. Please like, please subscribe, and continue supporting the channel. Thank you. Bye.